Alright, this is definitely not my normal content, but I just heard about stuff that went down in Hollywood last night, and I need this on my page to say this, because I am into drifting. I am trying to build my channel up. I am trying to teach you guys about the sport of drifting, how you get into it, how you be safe, and I do not condone these street takeovers. And for those of you that don't know what a street takeover is a bunch of people with trucks and muscle cars and sports cars, what have you, and big crowds. They will show up to a busy intersection. The crowds will block off the road, and they'll let these cars into the middle of this intersection that's blocked off by these crowds so they can do donuts in the middle of a crowd. And there's almost always somebody trying to get out there and touch a car who gets run over, and there's always people filming this who get these guys arrested, and there's always drama, and there's always fights at these things. And as someone who tries to spend as much time as possible perfecting my craft and becoming a better driver and building that skill set, I have to say that doing aimless donuts in an intersection, yeah, donuts are fun, but once you get them down, they don't teach you anything. Okay, it's not a big skill. Okay, donuts are the very first thing you learn in car control. This is like bragging about, I know my ABC part of the ABCs, or I can do 2 + 2. Well, I would fucking hope you could. And what happened in Hollywood, like so many other these street takedowns, these are people that need an ego boost, is what it is. They're not actually skilled drivers. They're just people that are out looking for clout, looking for an ego boost. And like so many of these other events, dudes couldn't handle it, start getting in an argument. One dude pulls out a gun, gets sucker punched because he pulled out a gun in a crowd. In his panic and in his struggle, starts popping off rounds into the crowd. Shot a dude in the leg, and he killed a 17-year-old girl that was in the crowd. Dead. Of all the things going on this year, in 2020, a 17-year-old girl standing on the sidewalk watching cars do donuts got shot for being in the same crowd as some motherfuckers that need to stroke their fucking ego. I have never seen a video of these things where somebody hasn't gotten hit or very close to getting hit. And we're not talking about, a little brush on the shoulder. No, we're talking about motherfuckers getting thrown 12, 15, 20 feet. Getting tossed 10 feet in the air, doing cartwheels, several broken bones, concussions, permanent brain damage. This shit happens at these takeovers. And for what? So we can watch 20 or 15 or 20 different assholes that have no actual car control do burnouts and donuts? That's not impressive. You want to impress somebody? Go out to the track and actually educate yourself and learn car control and be a better driver. That's impressive. Doing donuts in your Charger in the middle of a crowd is not impressive. Doing it on a busy intersection or on a highway that you've got pedestrians closing down for you is not cool. It doesn't make you look cool. It's not impressive. Tracks are not that expensive. If you're going to sit here and tell me, oh yeah, just go to the track whenever and spend, $100, $150 and, yeah, good luck with that. Yeah, no, that's actually what I do every month. At least once a month. Because $150 is not worth getting arrested, getting your car impounded, going to jail, having fines, running somebody over, killing somebody. Plus, what you get for your little 20 minutes of fame for your clout while you do donuts teaches you absolutely nothing about car control. When I spend my $150, which I don't even spend that much, I get 6.5 hours of drive time on a track where I actually learn every run. I grow every event. Every month I get better as a driver. You don't get better at those takeovers. You don't get better. You just stroke your ego. You get a little clout. And then you think you're cool. You're not cool. You're a bitch. So I needed that to be said because I don't condone this shit. And if you're subscribed to me and you do that shit, I just ask that you unsubscribe. You know, I am trying to build my channel, but not at the expense of innocent people. I do not support this shit, and more of us real car enthusiasts need to speak up against this shit because this is what's making us look bad. This is what's making our chill meets where everybody's parked in a parking lot talking builds, talking hook, like, you know, getting to know each other. Those are getting shut down because these assholes are doing these street takeovers. And so now people don't want you on their property having meets because people do donuts and do all this crazy shit at meets. And then they go out in the middle of the street and they do these takeovers. People that run these businesses don't want us around because of this shit. So it's getting harder to find areas where they will accept you and just let you give them business and have a meet. And it's getting harder and harder to find cops that are just cool with you guys going on a cruise when none of you are violating laws because they're afraid you're just obeying laws now up until you get to your fucking takeover point, and then you're gonna, you know, break laws, and you're gonna disrupt traffic, and you're gonna endanger lives, and you're gonna take lives. And that doesn't make you cool. It makes you pretty pathetic. So I beg any of my followers, if you've participated in one of these takeovers, I beg you to think about what you're actually doing, thinking about the actual risk you're putting other people in, and I beg you to not go. Do not participate in the hype and the clout for these assholes, okay? I am more than willing, this is what I'm trying to build my channel on, I am more than willing to try to educate you guys on how to get into drifting the proper way, how to get into motorsports in general the proper way, how to do it the right way, how to do it the safe way, how to do it the way where you could go have a blast for 6-7 hours and learn a ton and never have to worry about getting a ticket, never have to worry about getting pulled over, getting impounded, hurting somebody, hurting yourself. You know, if you're not going to do it right, don't do it. And so I urge any of you that watch this video, the next time you hear about one of these takeovers, stay home. Or go do something else. Stay away from that area. Because I haven't seen any of these end with no one getting hurt in some shape or fashion. Whether somebody got ticketed, or somebody got injured, or somebody got killed. And it's time the real car enthusiasts stand up against this. So I'm sorry that this is more of a depressing video, but I had to say it. And I hope y'all make better choices.